What up, my guys? On to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay Saturday edition, man. Got to start when I find the time. Got to start doing some more shows on the weekends, man. Sometimes it'll be for the members. For the most part, it'll be for everyone, man. Got to pay that NBA on the NBC old school theme song, man, because that's when basketball was real. I'm watching, and it's just this shit is like a different product, man. It's cool. I'm still a basketball fan. I love playing basketball as well. I still watch it because I don't really watch regular TV shows or movies. I'm always watching sports, but I just want y'all to understand this is not for older people that are like 30 and above. You probably really understand what I'm saying. This is not the fucking league that we grew up on, man. I get it, like analytics. We know Steph Curry changed the game. But like I'm literally watching 3-on-1, 4-on-1 fast breaks, man, and they're kicking it out for the three, bro. It's starting to drive me a little crazy, man. Only old heads will understand this because obviously, I mean, if you're 21, that's all you know is this. But just understand, basketball used to be played a lot different. They used to actually try to get the easier, the more high percentage bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what the 3-man weave is, the whole point of that is to try to get you an easy bucket inside. When these guys are grabbing the rebound, you should not be passing it back out to the 3-point line, man. You should be trying to go back up and either get fouled or get an easy layup, man. I know 3 is greater than 2, but it's like doing a parlay. Basically, I just want to say this 1 second, 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'm sorry. But shooting all these threes is kind of like of a parlay. Yeah, it's gonna hit more, it's gonna be more points, but your chances of hitting it are way lower. Why wouldn't you go for the easy 2, man? It's a perfect example. It's a perfect analogy there. You got layups, which is the straight bets, and then you have the parlays, which is the threes. And I'm sorry, there's no other way to look at it, man. But I just had to say that. I just want y'all to know, man. It's crazy. I mean, that's why the variance is a lot more different these days. But I'm not here to waste your time. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I had to say that though, because I really do think it makes a lot of sense. And me watching these games, it just hurts me on the inside, man. I think I might have to get to coaching because my team's gonna be smacking. We playing defense, and there's a reason why I'd rather watch 7th grade basketball these days. They're not shooting threes. They're playing defense. They're passionate. They're going for layups. All this stuff, man. The score might be 20-18, but they're playing hard. They're not shooting fast break threes and shit, man. But let's get straight into it today. There is one game going on right now. I do lean to the Heat in that one, so. Let me look at I know that Dyson Daniels is out for that one. So the Heat are down 2 right now with 1 minute and 43 seconds. I do think that the Heat come back and win that game. So I know that I didn't get a chance to break that one down pregame, but I do feel like there's something like the fourth quarter will probably be the Tyler Hero show and the Heat come back and win that game, man. Let's go over to the streets of Charlotte in this one. Hornets getting 12.5 points. This game is on NBA TV, man, and that leads me to believe someone's being showcased here. It's only one or two people. It's either LaMelo Ball, which he's game time decision. This is a NBA TV game. If he doesn't play in this one, that will be pretty crazy. But it's either SGA or LaMelo Ball are going to be like the focal point of this game, like a showcase type of game here on NBA TV, man. Understand why the Thunder are on NBA TV. I do not understand why the fucking Hornets on NBA TV, but maybe they know something. It's just funny because Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball and Mark Williams are all game time decision. With this being the NBA TV game, the Hornets, this might be their only national televised game of the whole season. That LaMelo Ball probably plays here. There are a few things that I don't like on the Thunder side of it. First off, the Hornets was playing ass. I can't believe they got down 16 points to the Wizards, but they came all the way back and got a 6-point lead. So they show you flashes that they're not that bad. I don't fucking understand this team, man. They get up 6 points, then they let the Wizards go on an 8-0 run. We'll talk about the Wizards here in the next game. I was watching them. Wizards actually weren't playing bad. This game, I don't like that the Thunder are missing 3 key guys. Mainly Lou Dort. He's their best defender by far, and his offensive ceiling has got a little better as well because he's making threes now. So now you actually have to watch out for Dort actually making threes as well. Caruso's out. Well, probably their second best defender as well. Then you got Case and Wallace out. You got 3 pretty much. You could all of their guys play great defense. I'll tell you this, but you could argue that those are their 3 best perimeter defenders that are out for this game. That might show a little bit here. You see what I'm saying? They still got SGA, still got Hardenstein, still got guys like Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins. They have a plethora of wings. But when you're talking about being like how their team is built, Casey Wallace, Lou Dort, and Caruso all they usually get the toughest assignments when it comes to the perimeter guys on the other side. You see what I'm saying? So one of those guys was going to be on LaMelo Ball for sure. So unfortunately, you have to wait to see who plays in this one, but I definitely believe LaMelo plays. Who knows what Brandon Miller? Let me see. Is this a back-to-back for them? I don't think so, but I feel like I've said all that to say. I think it's a few too many points here, man. I love the Thunder. Thunder are ballers. When you talk about laying 12.5 on the road, you're like basically like saying that they're a championship-style team. And I'm not saying that they're not, but they haven't won a championship yet. So until then, I don't think they should be laying 12.5. Now we're missing 3 players as well. Hornets not on the back-to-back, but yeah, definitely coming off a tough loss. The exact opposite. Thunder have won 9 of the last 10. Hornets have lost 9 of the last 10. Trash-ass motherfuckers, man. Thunder do have the Grizzlies. They do have a trio of tough games up on deck of 3 great teams in the Western Conference. The Grizzlies, the Wolves, and the Clippers as well. So you could possibly even get a little bit of a look ahead. I don't want to bet the Hornets here. I'm fucking pissed at this team. I'm not gonna lie to you. They cost me a bunch of money the other day, but I would take a stab at the Hornets plus the 12.5 here at the house today. I feel this is a championship style number that the Thunder are laying here, in my opinion. Are they that good? Possibly. I'm not laying 12.5 with the Thunder here. It's Hornets plus a 12.5 for nothing for me. With this being the NBA TV game, I do expect LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and Mark Williams to suit up for this game. And if they do, you might see it move down to 10.5. But I'd be taking Hornets plus a 12.5 in this game. That would be my play here. Let's go over to the streets of DC. Wizards getting 12 at the house versus the Knicks. I don't like the spot for the Knicks, man. The Knicks are a great team, but they're going to look over and see Washington and say, we're resting somebody. This is a rest spot. This is a practice game right here for the Knicks. And then what do you see? You see Jalen Brunson pop up on the injury report with a calf injury. He's not ruled out, but with that designation of injury being a calf, and they're on a back-to-back coming off a big win, like they're 21-10 on the season. Someone deserves a rest here. Brunson, Cat, OG, somebody, and it looks like it's probably going to be Brunson as the rest spot today. Problem is, with taking Washington here, which is actually these fuckers are 4-2 against the spread last 6 games, man. They're only 3-7 straight up, but they're 5-5 against the spread in their last 10 games, and 5-3 against the spread in their last 8. So Wizards, I'm watching them last game versus the Hornets. They were actually playing some great defense. Now, some of that could be on the Hornets being ass offensively, but the Wizards were actually playing locked in. Like they were fighting for rebounds. They dived on the floor. They were playing nice connected defense. That's what you want to tell like a team has flipped the switch. Like when all 5 guys are playing on a string defensively. I saw that last game from the Wizards, man. Now you're gonna need Jordan Poole here. I will tell you that. But the Wizards probably realize, hey, you know what, we're winning too many games. Poole, you need to go and fake one of these injuries, man. But I'd lean towards Wizards in the first half in this one, man. I think that if there's a time period where they could stay close with the Knicks, you want to shorten that time period because obviously especially if Poole's out throughout the whole 48 minutes, there's definitely plenty of time for the Knicks just to make some threes, lock down a few defensively, you know what I'm saying, and then just really smoke them by 20 points. But Paul in the chat said he like Hornets on a money line, man. Damn, it's crazy. Yeah, Jake says same thing. Wizards first half plus a 7. That's what I would look towards, in my opinion, man. I think that could be a spot when I'm watching them last game. I'm like, if the Wizards are getting a little bit better and they're trying to play a little bit better defense and look better offensively, we probably want to go with them in the first half because then that tankathon shit comes through in the second half. So you probably would need Poole to play. I don't think Brunson's going to play. I would look towards Wizards in the first half plus a 7. That would be my play for this game, man. Let's go over to the streets of Chicago in this one. Bulls getting 3.5 points at the house versus the Milwaukee Bucks. We know that Dame's back for sure. Don't know if Giannis is back. Ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker, man. Ain't nothing wrong. If this was a playoff game, Giannis could play right now, man. You see them. I bet you the Bucks feel some type of way after sitting Dame and Giannis versus the Nets thinking shit was greasy. They didn't think fat meat was greasy. You see what I'm saying? They sat them out. It's like, we can still get this win. And they were up double digits the whole game until the Nets came and stole one away from their ass in the fourth quarter. I'm glad it happened. Now Dame's ankle or whatever the fuck. Well, now he ain't hurt no more. After y'all just lost Delwyn after you rested versus Nets, Giannis probably comes back here as well. This is a division game. We know that the Bucks started out the season bad, so that tells me that these type of games, winnable games, they need them. They've beaten the Bulls 4 of the last 5 times. They beat them 7 of the last 9 times. These two teams are on the opposite end of the spectrum. The Bulls are top tier East team. The Bucks are a top tier East team. The Bulls are not, in my opinion, man. So even sitting at 13 and 18, the Bulls have exceeded expectations. They were supposed to be with the Nets and the Wizards in like the bottom, like in the dungeon of the Eastern Conference. Bulls have actually played a lot better than expected. They had, before losing 3 straight, they had won 5 of 7 games, man. But I'm still not a believer in the Bulls. I mean, they got motherfuckers out here playing like Taylor and Horton Tucker and shit, man, playing big minutes. I don't understand it, man. So Giddey still game time decision. DeSumo didn't play last game. Lonzo Ball didn't play last game as well, man. They actually still have great players, but I still think they're on the bottom end of the spectrum in the Eastern Conference. This is a revenge spot, but I don't think it matters, man. The Bucks just beat these guys without Giannis and Dame. Like, let me see. So, yeah, they just beat him without Giannis and Dame. Middleton went crazy, went for 21 points on him. Brook Lopez went crazy, 21 points. Bobby Portis, 19 points as well, man. They just showed they can beat the Bulls even without Dame and Giannis. Now, both of them might be coming back here. I think the Bucks clean them up again, man. The Bulls, they can be a scrappy team, but like I say, with the Bucks starting off the season so bad, they're playing some great basketball now. I think they're coming off a bad loss versus the Nets. I think they keep that going here and win these winnable games. That's exactly what they have to do. I think the Bucks clean them up here once again, man. I'd lay the 3.5 points with the Milwaukee Bucks in this one. Let's go over here to the streets of Golden State. I don't have a good look for this one. I'm not laying 6.5 points with the Warriors. It's that simple. I think something might actually be kind of broken with the Warriors, man. So, I mean, last night, even without Steph, we're barely even. Well, I mean, they stayed competitive for a little while, but this is a simple game for them. I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm not laying 6.5 points with the Warriors versus anybody. Suns have actually had their number. Won 8 of the last 10 matchups versus them straight up, and won earlier this season as well. On November 30th, 113-105. I believe I was on the Suns in that game. But Warriors, they are in need of a win. They are in need of a confidence-boosting win. So I'm not going to bet against them here because they've lost 6 of their last 7 games. And this is a big game. Like, they need to win this game at the house. But I don't feel comfortable laying 6.5 points with the Warriors right now until we see them get back to playing Warrior basketball. They had a great start to the season. I was saying, okay, maybe they're really gunning for another championship. No. They're still ass, sitting at 15-15 on the season, 1-5 against the spread last 6, 1-5 straight up. I'm not laying points with the Warriors, man. This is a game that I'll watch, but not. I don't want to bet the Suns. I don't want to bet the Warriors. It's an easy watch. These are the type of games that I like to watch and learn. I'm not betting it, guys. Let's go over to the streets of Denver in this one, man. I should have went to that game last night, man. I had a real nice ticket sitting up under the basket. I could have talked some shit to the players if I wanted to, man. Nuggets laying 5.5 at the house versus the Pistons. Nuggets in a bounce back spot. I don't know what to do with the Pistons, man. I don't want to fade the Pistons. They're playing some good basketball, man. They were down 16 points versus the Kings. And I know people want to put that loss on the Kings. It was more on the Pistons coming back. First off, shout out to Cade Cunningham, man. He got to win most improved player. Come back, but he gotta win something, bro. Have y'all seen him? Cade is going bonkers, man. Like, bro, this spin moves cuz hidden when he going into the paint, bro. It's just like lethal, bro. I gotta figure out how to do this spin move because the way he do it just looks so pretty, man. But the Pistons, they've won 3 straight. All underdogs as well, man. They've won 3 straight. They've covered 6 of their last 8 games, man. They've won 5 of their last 8 games. This team is low-key balling. They beat the Suns. I mean, Suns are struggling there. They beat the Lakers. Lakers are starting to peak. Went in there, beat them 6.5 point underdogs, man. Like it was nothing. 117, 114. Like I say, when you get down 16 and you just scrap and claw and outscore the Kings by 15 in the fourth quarter, man. And I mean, that was a huge shot there by Ivy. But even before that shot, Beasley hit like 3 threes, bro, contested through. I said, bro, these guys are balling, man. Like they're literally balling. So you have a absolute superstar player in Cade Cunningham. You have Jaden Ivey. Remember, so Cunningham and Ivy are going to be like, they're going to be like a LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller or something. Well, I mean, they're even past that. So they're going to be a tandem to watch for in the years coming. I'm telling you that because Ivy's a fucking baller too. So you got Cunningham, you got Ivy. Not a big fan of Tim Hardaway Jr. I think Beasley should be starting over him. Tobias Harris, last game he had 4 points, but Cuz still trash. But just remember I'm saying this. Cunningham, Ivy, and Duren are a legit big three. Like, give them a couple of seasons down the line. Pistons going to be in the playoffs like top 5, top 6 team in the East over there. Let that big three stay together and stay healthy, and let Bickerstaff coach these boys up, man. You got Asor Thompson over there off the bench, really great defender. So, guys, they got some dogs. Sasser coming off the bench, man. This Pistons team is actually really well put together. We see that the Nuggets are kind of struggling. I kind of expect them to bounce back here in this particular spot. Obviously, they're definitely further on than the Pistons. Even though the Nuggets aren't the same team, they're still further on than the Pistons as well, man. The Nuggets have lost back-to-back games now versus the Suns and the Cavs. We knew they weren't beating the Cavs. They can't fuck with the Cavs. It's just that simple. But bounce back at the crib. You coming off a home loss as well. Nuggets usually bounce back in these type of spots. But this is 5th game in 7 nights spot right here. This is a 5th game in 7 night spot. Not a ton of travel. Well, they went from New Orleans to Phoenix, and then New Orleans to home, then to Phoenix, then back home, and it's a back-to-back. But it's still 3rd game in 4 nights, 4th and 6th, 5th game in 7 nights for the Nuggets here. So this is a tough spot. Maybe you want to try and hop on them early. Nuggets first quarter, first half. They should have a bad taste in their mouth after a Cavs game. But like I say, for the full game, the way that the Nuggets recover this one, they get out to a big lead and then able to just kind of just coast for the rest. So if I'm betting the Nuggets here, I'm betting them first quarter, first half. 5th game in 7 nights really usually should be a spot where you don't want to lay points with a team. But I'm not laying full game points with the Nuggets here, to be honest with you, man. I don't think that they're that good. But I do think that first quarter, first half for the Nuggets should probably be their spot, in my opinion. Should probably be their spot. But it's 5th game in 7 nights. Jokic don't really like to work out. You see what I'm saying? My guy kind of on the bigger side over there, man. So I'll watch this one as well. Probably not going to this one, man. I would like to see the Pistons. Cheaper tickets are a little cheaper, but if I went to see the Pistons, I'd probably go to Detroit and see them there. But Nuggets versus Celtics on the 7th, I might be pulling up to that one. You feel what I'm saying? But heavily lean towards Nuggets first quarter, first half, and I actually have a slight lean to the over. I know that the Nuggets can't really shoot, but I think that they'll be running and gunning in this one. Some tells me that the Pistons will have some offensive success versus the Nuggets. I think this total is actually a little. Let me see. Why do I have it at 219? Maybe I didn't switch it this. Yeah, this total is not at 219. This total is at 235.5. So I'd heavily lean towards Nuggets first quarter, first half here. Sixers. Let's go over here to the streets of Utah in this one. We got the Ass getting 6 points at the house versus the Sixers here. I think I'm going to take Sixers win total over 39.5. I think that's what I'm going to do, man. We see this team. They're sitting at 11-17. Before you know it, they just had 5 wins. Now they've won 4 of the last 5 games. They've won 6 of their last 8 games and 7 of their last 10. The Sixers are starting to peak. They have their big 3. They're not the 11th best team in the fucking East. I'm telling you that right now, man. The Sixers will make the playoffs. They probably won't even be in the play-in tournament. Their season win total is 39.5 right now. Only thing you fucking worry about is their health. Paul George, Max, I expect him to be able to play out the season after a few injury scares. Embiid, George, they've had like 3 or 4 different injuries already this season, man. George is not playing as good. His numbers aren't as good, but they're not supposed to be. You're playing with 2 other guys that demand the ball at Maxey and Embiid. So just remember this. The Sixers are nowhere near as bad as their record. I kind of been preaching this shit all season. We've been trying to pick and choose spots to back them. I do think this could be another potential spot to back them here, even though they're on the West Coast. This might be their first game on the West Coast all season, but the Jazz aren't really like that, man. I think they get back Collins. They get back who else? Clarkson today. It doesn't fucking matter, man. Like some of the guys the Jazz are playing, even though they're starting to play a lot better. Some of these guys they're playing are G League guys, man. Like seriously. So let me see. So John Collins is game time decision. Let me look over here real quick. I just wanted to let you know, man. Some of these guys they're playing belong in the G League, man. Cody Williams. He's going to be a great player, but right now he's not ready to be starting or making or playing big minutes in the NBA, man. Kyle Filipowski. These guys are G League guys, man. So Cody Williams, Stephen Mykhailiuk can shoot threes, but he's still not an NBA caliber player, man. G League guy. Filipowski, G League guy. Johnny Juzang, G League guy, man. Bryce Sensabaugh, G League guy, man. Isaiah Collier, the guy that they're starting at point guard. This guy should be in the G League, man. So that's just what the Jazz are doing. That's their way of tanking. We're gonna play our G League guys in the NBA. Let's get them. Let's try to develop them. All this shit. They're not good, man. I'm not laying 6 on the road, but that's the only way I could look is the Sixers to win this game and the cover. They're due to come up. They got to beat these teams that are not on their level as well. I think Sixers taking them over their season win total at 39.5 is the best bet for this game and going forward, in my opinion, man. So I'd heavily lean to the Sixers in this particular day. So my guy said I faded Pistons today, thought it was a road fade spot. That's a fact there. It's a fact. All right. A few more spots here, man. Let's go over to the streets of Portland in this one. Blazers getting 4.5. This was something I forgot to mention on the show the other day. Chauncey Billups' grandma did pass, and that led me to believe that it was even a better spot for the Blazers to get the job done the other day because they're going to do it for their coach. They're going to want to do it for his family. He's grieving loss of his grandmother right now. They could possibly win both of these games. Mavs, much better team. Problem is you're going to see plenty of Quentin Grimes here. You're going to see plenty of Spencer Dinwiddie here, which is a no. I know Dinwiddie's had a couple good. No, bro. Stop it. Dinwiddie should not be on the fucking G League. Spencer Dinwiddie should be in the fucking G League, man. You might see some Maxine Prosper. G League, bro. Dwight Powell. G League. Now, all these guys are better than basketball than me, so it's no disrespect. I'm just saying they don't deserve to be getting NBA minutes, man. It's just those are just the facts, man. But they're laying 4.5 here, coming off a huge win versus the Suns. This could be, we always know, after one game without your superstar player, you can get the job done. And when it gets to game 2 and 3 and 4, that's when it starts to really show up. Now, the Blazers on the Mavs level, hell no. But they are going to be missing P.J. Washington here. They are going to be missing Najee Marshall as well. I know that Lively was out yesterday's game. Maybe they sat him so that he could play in this one. Usually the Mavs aren't really a great bet on team without Lively. He's game time decision. So they're out. They're without PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, and Luka. Then Lively is something to keep an eye on because if he's out once again, they could possibly be the Blazers, man, where they upset him here. This is somewhat of a quick revenge spot as well. Blazers just lost by like 25 versus the Mavs in Dallas as well. I believe that was just a couple of games ago. I have a sneaky suspicion that the Blazers could compete here, man. They've lost 6 straight to the Mavs, just lost by 24 on December 23rd. So you get a little bit of a quick revenge spot here as well. They showed some balls in their last game, got down by 15 or 16 versus the Jazz, come all the way back, win that one. Didn't cover the fucking spread, though, depending if you got Blazers money line or -1.5. But if you had 2.5 -3, they didn't get that cover. But I think it could be another one like the Thunder where they're missing a few too many guys here, man. So I'd heavily lean towards the Blazers plus the 4.5 in this spot. But you're gonna need Kamara to play. You're gonna need because you're gonna need him to go up against Kyrie for sure. Kamara is their best defender, one of their best defenders, and you're gonna need Danny Avila, and he's popped up on the injury report, questionable with an illness. Blazers can't be affording to have any fucking body out. I'll tell you that right now, man. Let's get to it. Game of the day, man. On one end, I can't believe that they fired Mike Brown. I heard that I know that they let him do practice, right? Because they saw him talking to Fox, and then they fired because they was about to go get on the plane. This is what I heard. I don't know for sure that they were about to go get on the plane, and they called him on the phone to fire him. They couldn't even do it in person. That's weak as hell, man. The Kings don't deserve no good look for that. This is a double revenge spot, man. I want to take the Kings here. I think the Kings are the best spot on the board. This line was 2.5 yesterday. Sharp money coming all in on the Kings. 2 things here, 2 lessons. Something that you never want to do. Never bet against a team that just fired their coach, especially when they don't like the coach. You'd never do that because the team is going to rally. They're going to be like, all right, this motherfucker gone. Now you have a new sense of energy, a new sense of you just want to come and ball now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the coach, which I don't think it was Mike Brown, I'm not going to lie to you, but sometimes when a coach gets fired, it brings new energy to the team. Now, like if they didn't like him, it just gets the bad energy, gets the negative energy away. Now everybody's happy. You see what I'm saying? I know there's people that I've been around that my mood is just really down while I'm around them. You see what I'm saying? And it's first off, it's self-care, getting rid of people that like brings your mood down. That's self-care. That's a true sign of self-love. Is you removing yourself from that situation. Because why would you want to be around somebody that has you down and not yourself and not happy? But that's a whole nother thing there. But the way that I was, like, while I'm around that person, I'm really down. I feel like I gotta go smoke. My nerves are bad. But as soon as they leave, I got a smile on my face. I'm uplifted. I feel like doing anything. Like, you could ask me to do anything. Before that, it was a hell dog. But now you ask me, now I'm considering it's just yes, everything. Like, your whole mood changes. That's usually what happens when a team fires a coach. There's another layer to this one as well. Doug Christie. First off, my guy, I know he fucking hate the Lakers. He was on the Kings team when they cheated them. I believe it was like 2004 when it was like I believe it was Chris Webber, Doug Christie. Who else they had? Who else they had, man? I know it was Chris Webber, Doug Christie for sure. They had a couple more players, maybe Jason Will. They had some ballers. They cheated the Lakers. The NBA wanted this was when some Donaghy shit. They literally came out and admitted that they cheated for the Lakers, man. The Kings will always fucking hate the Lakers for that. Doug Christie's a coach. He has some coaching experience because he used to coach their G League team as well, man. That's a whole nother layer to this game. I know Christie would love to get his first win versus the Lakers over there, man. And also, I was gonna say one more thing. Also, you don't really want to bet against a team that's Mike Bibby. That's a fact. Mike Bibby was on there. They had Stoy Yakovich. Hey, my guy was going crazy. Yeah, they had Mike Bibby on there for sure, man. Bobby Jackson. That Kings team was better than the Lakers. I know people don't want to hear, but they would have beat the Lakers, bro. They cheated them boys out of it. They say 2002. These are just facts, guys. This is not me speculating. These are facts. Like Tom Donaghy came out and said, look, we wanted Kobe them to win that year. Kings had that. That was a Western Conference championship. Kings had them boys beat, man, but that wasn't good for the ratings. They wanted to see Shaq and Kobe, you know what I'm saying, and all this shit, man. So just know Kings will always hate the fucking Lakers from that shit, man. But another thing, you don't want to bet against a team that's coming off of a loss where they should have won the game. So you got three angles here for the Kings. Fired their coach angle, coming off a game where they had a big lead and lost on pretty much a buzzer beater shot. And you got the Doug Christie angle as well, going up against the Lakers. So you're going to coach his team up, try to motivate them all you can. You also have a triple revenge spot. This is a triple revenge spot. They've lost all three matchups so far versus the Lakers this year. All three matchups. They lost the first one in LA, then lost back-to-back in Sacramento as well. And that last one was a really close game as well. So I'm not lying to you guys. The Kings haven't really shown us a lot. There's a reason why we should be running to go and bet them. This is a game I want to take Kings here. I do think first quarter is the best look because I think the Kings come out firing on this one, man. Even if they don't have it to get it done for all 48 minutes, I think Kings first quarter money line is the spot here, to be honest with you. They've lost 5 straight. They're 0-6 against the spread last 6. I want to take Kings here. This sharp money is coming all over this game, guys. Like they fucking know the final score or something. This line was at 2.5 last night, 1.5 this morning. Now they're betting as much to the Kings are going to the favorite. Very sharp spot here for the Kings, man. Fire coach angle, triple revenge spot, Doug Christie, all this, man. This is a big game for the Kings to try to turn their season around, man, in my opinion, guys. So I think Kings first quarter is a really good look. I think full game is a look as well, man. I think full game, the Kings are the right side here. I know it's tough going against the Lakers. This team has been playing some good basketball lately. Coming off a lucky win versus the Warriors, in my opinion, but the Lakers have been playing better. They do have better shooters, but some tells me Fox goes like no one's stopping Fox on the Lakers. I'm telling you that for sure. Only person stopping Fox is himself. I think the Kings get the job done, bro. I think this is the sharpest look on the card, in my opinion, man. But let me get up out of here, man. I gotta fix my fucking glasses, man. This is what I would bet on every single game except for Suns Warriors. I don't have a good look for that. Maybe that was the one. Maybe that was the game that was the over sit at 219. Let me see. Yeah, that one set at 219. That's the one I'll probably go over. So Thunder Hornets. I'd take Hornets plus 12.5 in that one. Knicks Wizards. If Jordan Poole plays, I would take Wizards plus a 7 in the first half. Bucks versus Bulls. I would take the Bucks in the full game in that one. Suns Warriors. Can't figure out a side. Don't want to bet either team. I would probably go ahead and take the over in that one. Pistons Nuggets. I would take Nuggets first quarter, first half in that particular game. Sixers Jazz. I would take the Sixers minus the 6 in that particular game. Probably first half. Probably Sixers first half a little bit better look. I think Sixers over 39.5 over their season win total is a really good look for that team. They will finish the season over 500 in my opinion. Mavs Blazers. I would take the Blazers plus 4.5 in that one, and possibly even first quarter as well. And then Kings Lakers. Kings first quarter. Kings full game. I really do believe that them come through today, man. So it's like 3 or 4 different angles there that are backing the Kings. Sharp money's coming all over them. That doesn't mean that they're going to win, but someone somewhere is putting. It's a lot of respected money coming in on the Kings today to flip them to the favorite minus the 1 after they open up as plus 2.5 for underdogs. I know me personally, I would never bet against a team that just fired their coach. It's not going to always cash, but the way I've been tracking this over the past 5 years, that shit wins 8 out of 10 times, man. I'm going to even say 8.5 times out of 10. That it hits at better than an 80% hit rate when a team with anything, college football, NFL, NBA, college basketball, when the team fires their coach mid-season, you want to back that team next game or just stay off the game, man. That's just me trying to help. You see what I'm saying? So I know the Kings have not been looking good. We know that Fox might be wanting to leave. They got triple revenge. You got Doug Christie revenge from 2002. You got the Kings coming off a bad buzzer beater shot where they were up 16 points going into the fourth quarter as well. And they just fired Mike Brown as well. Christie's going to step in. Triple revenge. I think the Kings get there today, man, versus the Lakers, my guys. That's the show. Also, do me a favor. I'm about to fire the shirts back up, guys. I found another shirt guy. Let me know what's the main shirt that you want to come out, whether it's Us Against the Bookies, whether it's Smack City, whether it's the Let's Cash shirt or the NBA Talk with Jay with the logo on it, or even a new shirt idea. And what else I used to say is one time for the one time. It's all I got some other. Let me just get it right quick. But I want y'all to do me a favor in the comments after the show. I want y'all to let me know what shirt do you mostly want me to bring back, my guys. Let me just see real quick because I had some fucking. So Giannis is out today. Giannis is out. Oh, and Grayson Allen. Let me see here, just real quick, man, because I had some other shirt. All right, we might have to do this later. I might have to just leave a comment down below, but I got some other shirt. What you call this? Okay, I can't talk you off. So let me see. This is just a little list that I had going. Ask me tomorrow. Let's get this cash. Let's keep it going. I can't talk you off. Let's cash, my guys. One time for the one time. What the fuck are we doing here? As like WTF are we doing here? And then I don't give a buck. And then like when parentheses to the bookies. So it's kind of like I don't give a fuck, but I don't give a buck. And then to the bookies. I like that, man. I like that, man. I had some other ones too, but everyone wants the money. Nobody wants to work. Quality is still considered long after the price is forgotten. Life is a gamble. I'm not a fan of losing my money. And then a locked in shirt as well, man. Yep. I like those. So if you got any shirt ideas or you like any of the ones that I just mentioned, leave it in the comments below, man. I am about to roll out some more shirts. Obviously, also the gold members, you will get a free shirt as well, my guys. So the gold members will get a free shirt, but we about to get these shirts back popping on the website, jmoneyismoney.com, man. I'm restructuring the website right now, so they'll be coming out pretty soon, but just let me know what shirts you guys want. We know the Smack City for sure. You see what I'm saying? That's a fucking guarantee, my guys, but let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. Let me know your best bet, and also let me know what shirt ideas that I should come up with. About to start cooking some shit up, and the shirts will come with some free glasses as well, man. But it's all love. Best of luck, whatever you guys are betting, man. I did this Saturday show for you guys. Got to go do some other shit now, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button one time for the one time. If you guys appreciate the Saturday show, and let me know in the comments below what shirts should I bring back. Give me shirts ideas. Let me know which one you want, or like the top 3 options that you want to come back. You don't even got to put Smack City. Them bitches coming back for sure. We out, guys. Y'all have a good day and a great weekend.